Welcome to Forex Lifestyle. In trading, automatic or manual, as is the case here with us, we need to note that the market is constantly working, constantly moving up and down, which would mean that each position, which is for example currently in the red, as is the case right here, the robot will be patient enough to wait the right moment to finish in green, or in the worst case in the minimal red, as we can see it here in the history. It is important to note that this is a high-risk business. However, we have reduced the risk to a minimum with the parameters that we have mentioned earlier, and now we will repeat them. And these are mini lot 0.1 and the long-term strategy, 37 days, 24 days, 88 days. So these are the close positions. Why mention it now? Because we have to be acquainted with the concept of a minus floating positions. The minus floating positions are nothing else but the positions that are currently opened and that are currently in red. We have also a term plus floating positions. However, we will continue to talk about the minus floating positions because surely you are more concerned about the minus than the plus on your account. Take a look at this position here. The robot opened it on June 2nd, 2014. We are currently in October. Today is October 28th, and the robot has not yet closed this position. It is in red with 213 euros. Why it has not been closed yet? Well, first because it has a predefined strategy, a long-term strategy, and it is waiting for the right moment to close the position with profit. Secondly, because there are enough funds on the account, so there is no reason to panic. And there is no need to close these positions that are currently in the minus floating positions. The minus floating positions are connected with this information here. Balance, equity and profit. The balance is nothing else but a deposit plus registered profit. It is the balance. The equity is the current situation on our account, if all positions were now closed, including those in green as well as those in red, all the positions. There would be 20,564 euros on this account. However, the registered profit is 29,726 euros because there are certain positions which are in the minus floating positions. So let's repeat this. Therefore, the long-term strategy tells us that robot will close these positions that are currently in the minus floating positions with the minimal loss as shown here in the history, or in profit if there is enough strength to do so. Remember, the minus floating positions are an integral part of this business. Best regards from Forex Lifestyle.